Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Another 0-0.
Can't say what now we can say. Now we let Flawless go with his talk, innit? Flawless. Now say your bit, innit?
I always try and find a positive in it. We're second still. Yeah, we're a point clear in second. Defensively, we look good. Yeah, that's pretty much it, fam.
Man said we look good defensively.
Defensively, we were solid. That's it, innit? Minus what did he create? Minus the Van Aanholt, however you pronounce his name. I can't pronounce his name. He created the chance. Minus that, we were pretty solid defensively. It was great to see Bailly back playing next to. I prefer that Bailly and one over rather than Lindelof and Maguire. That's pretty much it, innit? That's as far as it goes, innit? Defensively solid, offensively woeful. I think this is an eye-opener for people, though. I think the tide's turning. I think people who are going to start to see. I think from just my timeline, I don't know about you, man's my timeline, I'm starting to see less defense of him today. You know what I'm saying? For the first time. More people are starting to doubt him, innit? People are starting to have enough in it. So that's a positive. You know
do I get to say I told you yet, or should I wait for a bit longer?
Go on, say it now for a minute.
No, I'll wait. I'll let it marinate a little bit. Let it marinate.
People are starting to come round. Go on, Saeed.
I think we just start off with the stats in it for the night. You get me? Because I feel like that's the best way to start. You get me? 0 big chances created.
Statman put up the Eze versus Rashford thing. Let me just say that Eze, he's like my new favorite player.
Listen. Rants, forget that. It's not even about the plays. We created 0 big chances today. 0. Last 3 games, 0 big chances.
Statman's lost his head. I might give him the Rants title, bruv. Oh my God.
Forget that. All the 4 hours of football we've watched here, and we scored 0 goals. 0 big chances created. How can you not be fuming at that? Like today, we had 1 shot on target the entire game, and that was an Nemanja Matic deflected shot in the 12th minute or something. How can you not be angry watching this football?
You know why I'm not angry?
Like we look clueless
because it's the hope that kills you. And I told man, my hope ran out time ago. So
no, but it's not even about the hope though. Like how can you enjoy? Like listen, yeah, I'm sorry if you're Ollie in, you're either paid by the club or you're deluded at this point. Simple as that.
Strapman,
base. How can you back this guy?
Strapman to get the strap in it. You know what I'm saying?
Strapman, get the strap. Go to them GTA shops and I get the strap, bro.
I'm not even here to joke, man. I'm just angry. Listen, yeah, and people say, as I always say, I can't be asked to watch the club right now. People saying, don't watch the club. Listen, I love this club. If I love this club this much, I'm not trying to see this club go in this direction right now. Ollie's reached his ceiling. Big him up for that. But that's it. He has to go now.
I ain't big enough. No one, G. Fuck that. Fuck bigging him up. Yeah, man.
I give him credit.
Bigging him up. But I'm not with you on that one. Fuck him. You get me?
I give him credit for getting us Champions League football. But right now, listen. What is he doing at this club right now?
Yeah.
Listen.
He's smiling. That's like, man. He's smiling.
The more he stays, he's ruining his legacy. The more he stays at this point.
Oh, you know what it is?
He's smiling. That's what he's doing.
Blood. He ain't got no bruv. I don't identify. The only Ollie I know is Ollie Mers, blood. That's the only Ollie I know, blood.
This guy, you know.
I swear down. That man's been erased. He's been erased from my memory a long time ago, blood. You see, remember when I done the stream and I got clipped up on all them top reds were having a meltdown when I said I hate the direction that this club's going in, bro. I hate it. The fucking bringing in Fletcher thing, the fucking DNA bullshit. And man got on to me, you know. He's not a real United fan, bruv. I was ahead of the curve. Pussies. Bruv, I told you that it was coming.
You had so-called United legends tweeting you as well.
David May. Shut up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it is?
What now, bruv?
What now?
You see what them kind of man. You see what them.
Man's a Man City fan on the Glazer payroll, sucking off.
Fuck him, man.
Retweet that, you pagan. What now?
You know I'm saying.
Yeah. Wow, him, man.
You see them, man. I told these guys,
fuck all these man.
Sorry, Aaron. I've just never heard Saeed swear so much. Strapman came in blazing from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Strapman coming at Tony Montana.
Listen, you guys can't even see. There's literally tears in my eyes right now. I'm
Strapman
so
came in.
frustrated right now.
Fuck them all, man.
We with you. That's why you know what we're joking because we're here to help you through this. And you get
Nah,
what I'm
but
saying?
Jose broke me, so Oli can't do nothing.
I'm here with you,
broke,
like
man. Jose
You know what
made
it
me
is,
dash
guys?
my season ticket.
I'm broken.
I tried
Go
to
on,
warn
Aaron.
people when we crashed out of the Champions League. I tried to warn people. People did not want to listen. When we were top of the league, yeah, we were screaming, we're gonna win it. It was for bants in it, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as you man are concerned. On this stream,
Yeah, of
a
course.
certain man that I know is bants in it, but people did not want to listen. But you see now, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. That's the only way these guys are gonna learn now. Learn the hard way. And
if you can't hear, you must feel.
You must feel.
You know what I'm saying? My mum told me that.
Feel now.
Everyone's heard that.
And I was one of them kids. I didn't want to listen. My mum beat the shit out of me, bro. You see what I mean? Love you, mum. I'm saying because I know she watches me. I love you.
Oh, love Aaron's mum, man. That's big that she's supporting like that.
They must feel.
Yeah, and you know what? They're going to take these licks in it because now they're taking licks in it. You know what I'm saying? Not scored a goal in 3 games. You know what I'm saying? We've not even created chances. How many shots we had on target?
Who you blaming now? Let me ask them this. Who you going to blame now? Because Pogba went on the pitch.
Martial got injured, lad. He got injured. He let the team down. I'm Martial as well. Them two let the team down, bro. They shouldn't have got injured.
See what I'm saying?
And you know what everyone's saying? Oh, we're still unbeaten in our last 10. We've got 4 wins in our last 10 games or something. Since we got top, we've got 3 games in the Premier League.
I see little.
But we're unbeaten. Yeah, listen. You know we're unbeaten still in the Premier League away from home. But guess what? We still haven't got the most points away from home. Leicester do.
That's my point.
It doesn't matter if we're drawing games. It doesn't matter. You have to be winning them. Take risks at this point. You're telling me Diallo couldn't come on today?
Yeah, ahead of Dan James. Like somebody said, all these draws, more draws than IKEA, as somebody stated. That's us, man. You get what I'm saying? Just hella draws and that. So it is what it is.
Our midfield was getting moved to by a youth that played for QPR a season ago, bro.
Brother, Mihailovic was doing us bits, bro. Yeah, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not even talking about Milivojevic. I'm talking about Eze.
Oh, is that his name? Oh, right.
Yeah, Mile, blood. Mihailovic is the legend that used to bang free kicks.
I'm talking about Eze. Man played for QPR last season. Came to Crystal Palace and moved to everyone, bro, in our midfield today, including McTominay when he came on.
Best, bruv. Listen, he had McTominay on skates, blood.
Bro, when he was twisting, when McTominay was behind him. And
Man said, Power League, your bomber clock, bruv. He moved to it.
One midfielder, moved to our whole midfield.
Whole midfield. That's what a real number 10 looks like, by the way, guys. Just thought I'd drop that in there. Safe.
By the way, baller Eze. Gotta clap him off.
Baller, man. Listen, go get him, man, this summer. You can't buy another player, go buy Eze.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that.
What for him to die? Wait.
We'd rather go for Dan James rather than Eze.
Go get Eze to die with the rest of our talent. Why would we do that?
Eze won't die because Eze can ball on his own, blood, because he's a real baller.
He looked like he was just
I don't trust anybody
himself.
in this team. I don't trust anyone, this manager, to get anything out of anyone in that. When I look at what he's done with the players we have and the talent we have, this team is not as bad as he's making it look.
Trust me, and that's
this team is not as bad as it's making it look. You know what I'm saying? The likes of
Greenwood, it look like that bad though.
And Martial and Rashford and
of course, not that bad.
No big chances created.
Yeah, Cavani, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood. That's our front four, and you're telling me we can't create anything.
That's my point. And I say that.
See what you just said there, Statman. This is my whole point. When people come out with this excuse, yeah, man, it's the board, bro. Look at the players you have in your squad, for God's sake, bruv. Any manager out there, that's managing Manchester United right now, apart from Oli, do you know how lucky they would be and how lucky they would feel to have Bruno, Martial, Rashford, Pogba, Cavani, Greenwood, bro? You've got 6 quality players that you can play on in the same team.
I pause the quality though, because I don't believe it, bro. Like, bruv, man saw what a lot of man was really on today, innit?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Now go on.
I was just going to say this here. It's kind of like, look, yes, the Glazers are the main problem at this club. We all know that. Yeah. But is Oli Gunnar Solskjaer getting the best out of these players right now? No. Cavani's on over £200,000 a week. Look, Greenwood, Rashford, brilliant talent. And we still can't do anything.
Look at Rashford telling people
you don't need players to beat Crystal Palace.
Rashford ain't got no time for Maguire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rashford ain't taking orders from him.
Man said, shut the fuck up, you knobhead, bruv.
Was the ball
would you speak like that to Paul Pogba? No.
Never.
You wouldn't speak like that to someone you respect. I told you, man, already. Man in the dressing room know who the shit players are. Man don't respect him. Because even if you're in the heat of the moment, you would never speak to someone you respect like that. No way. No way.
When you said it, I was like,
He's
wait,
a
who you
club
talking to?
captain.
But then I didn't pay attention. And
Man
then at
said,
the end,
you knobhead. That's what done me.
I said it with the
That's what done me.
with the Withenshaw short accent as well, bro. Man,
That was
said,
Manchester through and through.
I'm telling you.
That was
Man said you knobhead.
That was Manchester through and through.
Yeah, that was money.
Manchester through and through, and I've heard that many a time at Power Leagues.
Yes, they got no time for. But bro, Europa League, League Cup, Community Shield. What's the other guy done? 4 relegations.
And Aaron, you know what's crazy about that? That's not even like Rashford's like an aggressive character like that.
He's
that's not really in his nature like that.
You see that reaction? You could see that reaction was literally just frustration because you could tell Maguire's
like
probably
us.
been on, man.
No, but Maguire said stay on side. He said that, stay on side. He said.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Apparently, he goes stay on side, and then he goes.
That's the problem with this club. Like, listen, these players just take no accountability of themselves. I said it the other day. Bruno, when he's losing passes, he's not taking accountability. Rashford, Maguire blaming each other. You have to look at yourself. You're all pathetic right now.
No, but to be fair, Bruno was dropping deep, and diving, blood. He was trying to win the ball and that and try and do something, bro. Like, man, at one point, he picked up the ball on the edge of our box, and I was like, Bruno's head's gone now.
Who's
I was talking about Bruno last game.
Can I ask you a question, guys?
Yeah, go on.
Who's gassed up McTominay today? Because my man, was acting like it was De Bruyne today. Yo, listen to me. I'm telling you now, people, who gassed him up, bro. Because today, the guy said I need to do a long pinking ball, I didn't go anywhere. I was like, bro, he's been watching some videos and that, bro. I'm telling you now. He's watching the De Bruyne highlights, the reels, because this is what our football club has done, man. It's gassed a lot of players to be the player that they're not.
Now, you know what it is?
Wan-Bissaka at the end, by the way. You see Wan-Bissaka and Kiate's talking at the end.
No,
basically, he was trying to say something like something was going wrong and he couldn't do this and whatnot. And Kiate was like, yo, brother, man, you got a dead manager, But get him out, man. I'm telling you, bro.
He said,
listen.
He said, you get me. You got a dead manager.
I'm good at reading combos, and I'm like, yo. He was like, you don't want to do that, but it was long before he could do it because he was like, what's going on here, man? Yo, man, you man are dead, bro. I'm Kiate. I'm a midfielder by trade, and we got Cahill, 35. This is what you got to deep people. Kiate is 35 years old, and sorry, not Kiate. Cahill is 35 years old.
Yeah,
and Kiate
is 31.
31.
They're missing the best player in Wilfred Zaha today. Their team is done.
If Wolf was playing, they would have beat us, you know that.
3 wins in the last game before today.
If Wolf was playing, he would have been cooking, man, bro.
Yeah.
Understand, bro. Like, big up Malik for the super chat. You know what's killing me the most,
Yo.
Man will pass through now, see man laughing, and they'll say, they're happy they didn't win this, that, and the other. Bruv.
I know, man.
They're shit. And I've been saying we were shit for time, but man wanted to call me negative. Bruno was papering over the cracks for the whole team. Not just his shit performances, but the whole team shit performances.
Trust me, bro.
By posting GAs, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Man conned the whole world into believing he's a creative player because he gets assists, bruv. He couldn't create a splash in a swimming pool, mate. You know what I mean?
Sky Sports done him over, Sky Sports done him over.
Bruv, listen, he's not a creative player. So all these Eric Cantona things, all of you, man, you see whoever tweeted that, you see the hole that you came out from, bruv. You need to go there with a straw, blood, and go suck that, bruv, because I don't want to hear Bruno, that. I don't want to hear that talk no more.
You see, with Bruno, he has creative numbers, but that's not his first instinct. Our entire front four, you look at it, Cavani's a goal scorer, Rashford's a goal scorer, Mason's a goal scorer. Bruno's first thought is to score goals. What front four is like that in the world? Like, even if we're looking at Bayern Munich, who won the Champions League last year, Thomas Muller's the creator. We're looking at the best.
Our least greedy player is Martial, blood, and that's why he gets slated.
But just look at Liverpool's front three. Firmino's a creator. Benzema, Bale, Ronaldo. Benzema's he works hard for the front three. Neymar, Messi, Suarez. They got creators in there. We have four finishers, basically 4 strikers in the
exactly.
So then what you're supposed to do is when you have 4 players like that is all right. I don't have everything I need. Still work better with them because they can all finish like we said we've seen from their numbers. So utilize it, do something with it. You know what I'm saying? I've said this. This is why I'm heavily critical of the manager because he doesn't get the most out of what he has, whether it's perfect or not. There's no such thing as a perfect 11 people. Any team that has won something can probably pick holes in somewhere, whether it's the squad or the 11.
How bad it is?
It's
Luke Shaw as our main source of creating. That's how bad it is now.
He was probably the best player on the pitch today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at Luke Shaw and thinking, can we get something from the left-hand side? Because that's how bad it is. Sorry to cut you off there, Flawless, but I feel like Luke Shaw is the only kind of source of creativity. Matic. Today, Fred was bad, but Listen, that's not the usual Fred, you know. He was frustrated today. Man, I was looking at what's going on.
They like us,
he was
man.
running around kicking people.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna blame him tonight for that performance. But you know how them man do. But this is my point. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to see the light now. Even man like Gary Neville said it after the game. He was like, "Yo, if you think you're gonna win the league by putting in performances like this, forget it." Or something along those lines. And I was like,
playing counter-attacking football. He said
counter-attacking football.
He said Leicester did it once, but it's a one-off. You have to go there to the lesser side.
You're not going to win the league playing counter-attacking football. Leicester did it once, and that's it.
Right, play on Facebook, you know.
Play on the front. Facebook. Why is he trending on Facebook? I'm going to check that out still. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know they had a trending page on Facebook.
I didn't know. Facebook teethed it. Facebook teethed it from Twitter.
Ollie creating Mandises, isn't it? Ollie creating Mandises, you get me? You know what I mean?
You're a fool.
But this is my point, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Today, obviously, no, you know what? I actually think some fans will see this and be happy and be like, at least we didn't lose, and talk about that record that Statman mentioned earlier of the unbeaten bullshit run. But listen, people are gonna have to learn the hard way. Like I said, Sunday, I'm sorry to say it, and I never want my team to lose, but it's looking like it's gonna be a bloodbath. This could be a bloodbath, and we're playing away from home. City are as comfortable as ever. They don't give a shit whether they're playing at home or not. They will slap the shit out of you. They don't care. They do not care. There's no sentiment. And obviously TV and the media
they're kneecapping us, bro. They're kneecapping us, bro.
Do you see what I mean? So
100.
They don't care about... The media are going to come out and, do this whole City against United. Oh, it's a big game. City don't care. They come, perform, and they go home. Do you see what I mean? So get ready for Sunday, because it's either going to be another 0-0 shit performance or we're going to get slapped. It's as simple as that.
That's what he's going to say.
Big up for the super chat, my guy.
Yeah, big up.
Bruno fails to create anything significant as a 10 when facing a team that keeps central areas compact. Sheffield United game is another example.
What did I tell you? Striker.
He's not a creative midfielder role-wise. He plays more like... Of course he does. Bro, I said it a million times.
Play with the false line.
Nah, bruv. Man can't pass, bruv. Like,
we don't need to pass in the false line, though.
Man can't dribble either. Like, man can't break the lines with the ball at his feet, bro. Look what Eze was doing to man, bro. Just taking man out the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Man ain't no 10, bro. I don't know what era of football this is a number 10. But it's not a 10, innit? Like, my eyes tell me it's not. My eyes tell me that's not a 10. Man's touch tells me that's not a 10. Man's vision tells me it's not a 10. The passing tells me it's not a 10. I don't give a fuck about GA, blood. I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? The eye test don't lie. This brother's been bluffing, fam. Bluffing. When Luke Shaw said, I don't know how you're throwing up these numbers, you were shit. This is what I've been saying all season. It's unbelievable, bruv. Honestly, the numbers look crazy. You know them ones. But, bruv, when you actually watch man play, there's nothing about man's game that's even remotely impressive to me. Nothing. You know them ones. I watched Eze playing the number 10. Who looked like the 60 million pound player today? Him or Eze?
Good question,
I gotta agree with you. I can't disagree,
man.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't care, bro. Honestly, I want man to do well. I want him to score goals. But you see, when this guy's not scoring goals, he's trash. I don't care.
He's not a player, man.
But the thing is, with Bruno, it's kind of like you just can't blame him for today, though.
There you go, Flo.
Because everyone else
I'm not blaming him for today. I'm just saying them pussios, yeah. When I was saying what I was saying, a man were getting on to me, bro. Yeah. Today's another example, but there was no stat padding to cover it up today. Because this is a performance I'm used to seeing from him. This is not a performance. This is not new. The Rashford performance today is not new.
Yeah,
the difference is normally Rashford might get an assist from some cross that he slapped in, and Cavani's fucking boat head here saves my man because he gets an assist. What Rashford and Bruno are doing today, bro, they post up the best numbers, but bro, in terms of consistency of performance, they probably perform at the lowest in our team, bro. Like, I don't know what Rashford's gonna turn up either, blood. More times, yeah, he run into cul-de-sacs, 2 out of 10, goal out of nowhere from a ball over the top for the one that he manages to stay onside from. The other 9 offsides. You know, the brother, like, honestly,
I'm letting you go.
And then as soon as I talk about it, man, are like, you got an agenda. No, you're overrating these man, bruv, because you're only looking at your fucking FPL. When you watch them play, their man are not that good, bro. The man that you got energy for are our best players, bruv.
You can
and
see
all of our best players are struggling.
Yeah, because you can see that's a key thing. I've said that before. How is a whole team out of form in that? Like I said before, if we do a Premier League team of the year, how many of our players legitimately get in? How many players are even in the nominations, the conversation of nominations? And that tells you all you need to know, despite the fact of Bruno's GNA and Rashford's GNA also. But what else do you offer, of course? Because you need that. Because not every game you're going to get a goal or an assist. So you still need to be able to offer something else to the team. But then when there's no setup and there's no shape and everyone's just doing what they want, I think against Chelsea, Greenwood's the 9 and both Rashford and Bruno were ahead of him. So who's supposed to create for him? That's what I want to know. Who's supposed to create? And we've seen Cavani play as the 9 now. We've seen Greenwood playing as a 9 in the last game and Martial before that.
And guess what? Nothing's changed, but everyone's got energy for Tony, though.
That's my point.
The guy that top scored us last season, all of a sudden it's his fault. He's shit.
That's my point.
3 games in a row, we ain't creating no big chances, and we're complaining about Martial. That's why he's fucking fed up. I wouldn't be surprised if man's at home, bruv. Man got a knock on the knee and said, "You know what? These men are dead."
Wouldn't be surprised if we didn't watch it about that.
Yeah, no, he's not watching that.
You know what I'm saying? What's surprised if we didn't watch the game, mate? You know what I'm saying?
It's mad.
Bruv, what do you mean, bruv? He was probably at home seasoning that chicken for his gal. You know them ones, bruv. Man, I don't even watch.
He's gonna be banging at me. You know what I'm saying? Forget
all
that.
Man was seasoning.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Saeed.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
To be fair, she traveled to France, innit? Because she traveled to France. She's right in the country. Yeah, bro.
You best not be cheating then. You best not be cheating then again.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah,
hey, one black men don't cheat. Let me put that out there. Black men don't cheat. One, you get me? Black men don't cheat.
But there's some rumors in that.
No. Forget rumors. Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 and 2, if he has to partake in other activities to get his goal scoring on, calm in it. Look at Wan-Bissaka. He was fired.
Why you contradict yourself? You just contradict yourself there.
I'm clouded.
Why are you talking about Gyal here, man? What's going on, man? What's going on with Gyal here, man? What's going on with this man?
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. On the watching on with Flawless, we were talking about flipping.
I'm talking about Gyal, you know.
The rudest footballers we've ever met, the kindest footballers we've ever met. What are we talking about? How far the Etihad is from Old Trafford.
Yeah.
We were talking about other shit.
We were talking about dead. We were talking about the fog. Yeah, we were talking about the pitch like it was a cricket match. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I said to Rants here?
Go on.
I said to Rants, can these players see the fog? That's what I said to him. That's how bad it is. The fog affect the players. I turned it to tired lap, bro. You get me?
Yeah, but it's dead. That's why we're talking about Gyal, because we're half an hour into this and nothing happened. More's happened in this half an hour than what happened in an hour and a half of the game. Nothing happened.
One shot on target, and it was the deflected shot from Matic in the first half. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, Rashford should have scored, but I don't. This is what made that a bit.
The Rashford one, he should have at least hit the target there.
You know, with that, I'm not even gonna blame him anymore, because you see that tells me they don't work on it in training, bro. Because if you work on that in training every single day for not 2 hours, but bro, you're a professional fucking footballer, bro. This is what you get paid to do every day, 2 hours. For 2 hours, you have a training session. Then probably at the end, you've got shooting drills where you do that. That is your bread and butter.
But the thing is that you say
that tells me they don't do it in training, or they don't do it enough.
I would say that was a half a chance. But the thing is
it's half a chance, that that's real.
With United, we literally get half a chances. Like, you can't blame Rashford for that.
That's true. No, he's not blaming Rashford.
The game was
he's not blaming the coaching staffs. I'm blaming the coaching staff for not improving these men on those type of situations.
You know what Statman said there is probably the most poignant point about Man United. We make half chances look like big chances, We make them half chances where you think they should score, but in reality, top clubs when they have that goal.
I don't think Rashford should score that. What I'm saying is, with the way he's touched it, it's on his favoured foot. You should at least hit the target, is what I'm saying. To me, I'm not saying he should score, but what I'm saying is he should work for the goalkeeper. And I think Rashford's reaction tells you all you need to know, that he thinks he should have hit the target.
That chance he missed looks worse because we create nothing else. That's the problem.
That's my point.
That's true. That's a valid point. That's a valid point. Yeah. That's a valid point.
At the start, when I saw the lineup, I said, it's a good lineup, but at the end of the day, it's the same bullshit every week, because it could be a good lineup, but what are we going to get on the pitch? And that lineup that we saw today, the starting lineup, is probably, or is an indication of what we're going to see on Sunday, and that's going to be the same back four. But he's going to get out. He's going to be benched again, even though he had a solid performance today, in my opinion. Yeah, he's going to get benched. Lindelof's going to come back. Tellers ain't going to play. Fred, McTominay, Rashford, Bruno, Martial, and probably Cavani up front. And if if Ollie's really, really stubborn, he's gonna put Dan James out there again to do that defensive work shit again.
Yeah.
What's
100%.
mad with Bailly's injury record and stuff? If you're gonna play him like 1 game on, 1 game off, I understand that. But why not play him against Manchester City rather than Crystal Palace? Why not play him? Why not play your best defender? Why not play your best centre back?
You know what? With the Bailly thing, man. With the Bailly thing, he's a madman. He's a madman. You know, Bailly's a madman.
Seen the way that he threw himself to the board today.
Yo, so you telling me, Saeed, you wouldn't rather see Bailly and Harry, or Maguire or Lindelof, or Maguire and Lindelof? You want to see Maguire and Lindelof against Manchester City? I'm not saying I want to see them yet, but I don't know, man. I'm just thinking, for me, what difference would it make? Because the level of creativity is dead anyway. No, I'm just talking from. No. I'm not talking about going forward. I'm talking about
when we played them in the Carabao Cup. Remember when we played Man City in the Carabao Cup? That ball came across. Who was at fault? Lindelof and Maguire. At least Bailly commits himself to try and head the ball.
Yeah. I understand that.
That's the difference.
I'm just looking at the creativity of the midfield. You know what I mean? If Ollie could just change that first of all.
Wait, Saeed, you talking about creativity against City? I'm just trying to keep a clean sheet here. You know what I'm saying? Let's start from the back for a minute. I'm trying to keep a clean sheet here, minute. You talking about going forward? Whoa! Slow your roll, fam.
My prediction is 0-0 anyway. I'm going for 0-0 anyway. What I'm trying to say to you is, at least get out of the half, innit? You feel me? Because we're not gonna get out of the half. So let's get out of the half first.
With Bailly, though, one thing we can do is push further up the pitch because at least he has some pace to get back. So if you're talking about getting out, I don't want to be pushing out. I don't want to see Maguire and Lindelof against if we're playing a lesser side. Never mind Manchester City. I don't see those two together because I don't think either of them are good enough individually. But when you put them together, it makes them even worse. I don't trust them, man, to keep a clean sheet.
I don't trust Solid, mate.
We know that. Yeah, he's not done. I predict us to win matches on the players we have.
Did you see my smile at the end, though? That for me.
Yeah, but he's always smiling, though. He's happy with it, bro. I'm telling you, he's happy.
Smiling, you know, man.
Because in Ollie's head, if we don't lose, it's all right. It's good. Do you know what I mean? At least we didn't lose, and at least he's probably still looking at the table and saying the same thing that the other guys are saying, on the certain fans are saying. We're still second. He's probably thinking that's good. That's all right. But I'll tell you what, bro, we're not going to be second for much longer because, you know, even though Leicester drew today, they're still straight behind us, right behind us. West Ham are doing well. If they win a couple of games as well, they can be up there. Do you see what I mean? So, yeah, you can put your second up your ass, bro, because we're not going to stay there for long.
Well, 1 point above Leicester, above a Leicester team.
We're 14 points away from Man City right now. I think we're 14 points away from Arsenal, and they got a game in hand, and they're 10th or something.
Yeah. That's much.
I mean, that's reality, bro.
On a complete unrelated. Go on.
I think someone said it like, this second's a false image. That's literally what it is.
I said it from day one.
But there's bare false images in our team. I already said this. You know the ones. This second thing's a joke anyway. You know them. Everything's a false image. Man, stats are a false image. You know the ones. Man, talking all this GA bullshit's a false image, blood. All this second best team in the league's a false image, bro. We've conceded more goals than all the top 6 teams, bro. Like, look how many goals we conceded, bro. Our man have conceded more goals than games played. The man are talking about we're the second best team in the country. No, we're not. I don't know how we're there. I have no idea how. You know how we're there because everybody else is not that great of quality. That's what it is. That's it, brother. I don't know how we're there. You know what I'm saying? When I watch this right now, it's a joke thing, bro. We're not Rav. I don't know how we're there, bro. I don't know. I feel like man bang Juju or something.
Listen, we've been one of the luckiest teams in terms of injury right now as well. Look at Leicester.
Injuries is one, Liverpool, and two again because of the talent we have.
But then again, other teams have injuries as well. But then you look at teams like Leicester; they've been hit with injuries all season, and I don't know how these.
And they're still there or thereabouts, but they're fading now. But we never had that.
I don't even want to start imagining if we had all these injuries that Leicester had. I don't even want to know where we would be right now.
You already know what it is. Remember before Bruno came in and we had Pereira and that. That's where we would be. We've seen this happen before.
When Bruno came in, I remember you said something or someone else said something. It must have been at Pirate Radio. I can't remember who it was. But someone said, we have to be careful that we don't get Bruno to the point where, like in the future, we have to be careful that Bruno doesn't get to the point where Pogba was a few years ago, where we're so reliant on him that he does everything. And when he doesn't perform, everyone else don't perform.
You know who said that?
Surprise.
That was JV who said. It was JV who said that. Yeah. He was smart.
Who said that?
Our bro JV and it would do radio show.
Look at us now. JV was right.
Yeah,
if Bruno don't perform, nobody performs. If Bruno shit, everyone's shit. So again, Rants is right.
What you mean is if he doesn't score, You mean if you don't? Because man plays shit most games. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, if he's not
if he don't score,
if he doesn't, if he don't put up numbers, man are fucked because we're heavily relying on him doing the individual brilliance thing, bro.
All us Bruno FC, that's all we are.
Look at that.
Clearly we're not, because as soon as Pogba got injured, bruv, and he was our best player for the last 2 months, and then he got injured. Now we're fucked.
We're not Bruno FC. We're individual brilliance FC. But when that individual brilliance doesn't happen, like today with a Rashford, today with
Bruno, it's not a Bruno FC thing.
No, but the reason I say Bruno FC, everything literally goes through it. Like, what was it the other day when I said that 14% of our passes are aimed at him or something?
Yeah,
like that's what I mean when we're Bruno FC. Like everything, literally everything goes through him.
You know, it's funny because when we're winning and all that, like everyone's quiet, but then as soon as we start losing and playing shit, everyone want to blame the Glazers now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying these men are fucking dickheads. Hey, when it's Martial and Pogba, it's their fault. You know what I mean? As soon as Bruno's playing shit, Rashford's playing shit.
It's the Glazers.
You know what I mean? And Ollie's a fucking fraud. Oh yes, Glazers out. Fuck off, you lot.
Like I said, I'm seeing that. I think this game's an eye-opener, man. I'm seeing a turn because, like I said, there's so much.
To be fair,
there's so much less defense of him than there normally is. This is the least defense I've seen of him in it. Like
I'm still seeing people saying.
No, I'm still seeing people defend him, but what I'm saying is not to the extent and the level it's been. I can see if the shield's lowering in it, is what I'm saying, and that it's not like people are much more quieter on him. This is why I'm kind of upbeat about that because I'm like, okay, it's turning now.
I'm still seeing people believe in the stories that he didn't get his primary targets. He didn't get Haaland.
300 M's in less than 2 seasons.
But that's people are always going to do that.
He didn't get Haaland. He didn't get Bellingham. It's like, bro, these two
because they didn't want to play for him.
So Andy Cole said
who wants to play for that guy, bro? He looks like a fucking Thunderbirds character, blood. You know them one. That's what you do. See that man come here, Bumblehole, blood.
No, but you see,
Andy Cole said it though today. You don't want
people have a point when they say Ollie didn't get back in the second season. I agree with that. But you can't tell me these players are not good enough to win this game.
That's the thing, though. Even if you didn't get back, you've got enough on your plate. You've got enough tools to get the best out of these players.
I say the same shit all the time.
You've
get
got
the most out of what you have. Yes,
exactly. It's not like these players are shit. And that's one. And two, all the players that you didn't want to be at the club are either not playing, on loan, or sold. So everyone that you want to be there is there for a reason. Yeah. So use them. Use them.
Yeah.
You're talking about congestion of fixtures, but you only make 1 sub. You've got 5 subs to make in the Europa League, and you only make 2.
Hey, congestion of fixtures, and you're 4-0 up going into the home leg, and you don't make wholesale changes.
Come on, man. What's going on?
And you could argue
it's contradiction after contradiction. 1 minute is we're not in a title race. We shouldn't even be considered for the title race. Next minute is we're enjoying to be in a title race. What do you want, man?
But you could argue Bruno's tired and that. But if you ask Ollie, he'll say, but Bruno says he doesn't want to rest.
Yeah, because almost
fuck that.
He's so deluded in the head. He can't think for himself right now.
Yeah, because 99%.
Ollie says one thing, but he means another thing. Bro,
look at the quote. Look at the quote, man. Look at the quote there.
What's the quote?
There's a quote there from my best friend is staying here. What he said about what? What happened? What happened? What did I say?
I swear, Saeed is the funniest person alive.
What did I say?
You don't even mean to be funny.
What happened, man? My best friend did it. My best friend is dying.
You said something else, my dude.
Yo, you was talking about something that you see on females and that. That's what you said.
Oh, right.
You weren't talking about best, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You added the R in there. You know what I'm saying?
Read the super chat when you're done as well, Saeed. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. The Glazers won't spend for Man United, but watch them spend for the Buccaneers to go after another Super Bowl. Ollie being okay with that proves he's a puppet. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Ollie's already trying to prepare the
fan base anyway,
for spending in the summer, bro. You heard
and you know why the Glazers spent for the Buccaneers? Because flipping, what's his name? Tom Brady, went up there and said, yo, if we want to win this thing, you have to do it this way. With the Glazers, you have to apply pressure. You have to do it. If they're going to sack you, fine, but at least you apply pressure in it. That's what Mourinho tried to do, and obviously he did it the wrong way, but ultimately that got him sacked. But obviously it's his character and all the things he did on the pitch as well with the players in the dressing room that got him sacked. But if you want to win stuff, you have to apply pressure. You have to use the media to do that. The media, we are here for that. Use the media to apply pressure and say, yo, we're a good team, but we need to improve. We need improvements in terms of personnel. If you say that 7 days a week, bro, of course they're going to look at it and say, you know what, maybe we should spend some money. But if you come out and say, I'm happy with the squad, I'm happy with the squad, I'm happy with the players, of course they're going to look at you and say, he doesn't need spending money.
A couple of years ago, he had Peter Whittingham, you know what I mean? R.I.P. Rest in peace, Peter Whittingham. But he had these kind of players at the squad. You know what I mean? Now he's got a lot of players that he'll never ever thought he would have.
Yeah.
So that's why for him, he's probably thinking, rah, man got creme de la creme here.
That's the mad part about it when people say the squad's not good. The thing is, this squad is better than the one you inherited. You've inherited a better squad. This is more talented. And
he's in it, bro. This dickhead has inherited the best squad that we've had post Ferguson, and he's leading them, bro.
Was it just on mine?
It's really annoying.
You know what I'm saying, look at this quote. Man said that he had Shola, bruv. Shola ain't coming on and doing shit. And Ahmad, but which of them would have taken off? Well, I don't know.
Bruno's take the risk. Take the risk. That's the quote I was talking about. Take the risk.
Yeah, we're chasing the game. We're chasing the game, and you bring on your two subs in McTominay and James.
I feel sorry for Greenwood, man, because in terms of talent, he should be up there with the likes of Phil Foden being praised week in, week out. He should be up there, man. Do you know what I mean? And I feel sorry for him, and I feel like if this carries on, which it will, he's gonna lose. He's gonna risk not going to the Euros, man. And I feel so sorry for Mason, man.
He's not going anywhere.
Player. He's a baller, and he's not gonna go to the Euros because of this guy, bro. He's been played in the wrong position. He's not being used the right way. He's not being given the minutes that he needs, and he's being taken off. When he has good games, he's being taken off.
Yeah, he's always the one who's taken off.
He's always the one being sacrificed. When someone needs to come off first, it's him, because he's the young one, and they know he's not going to say shit.
I think with Mason, it's not even about the Euros. His development years are going right now. That's the frustrating thing. These are the years that he's going to develop into what he's going to be. Like into his peak kind of thing as a player. He's not getting them right now.
I feel sorry for Greenwood.
Like the Euros, you can give up on that because listen, after all the stuff that happened with the media and stuff, he was never going anywhere. We know how Gareth Southgate is. He's never going to the Euros.
I just feel sorry for Greenwood, man, because he's such a talented player, man, but he's just been messed around with, and I feel sorry for him.
Actually, bro, it's actually fucked, bro.
We are fucked, mate. We are fucked, you know. And I don't even swear as well, you know.
Yo, Saeed, this is the most I've heard you swear in the whole time I've known you. And that's how I know it's bad. I know it's bad because you're like that. Statman just came in there, all guns blazing. Statman, we got your back in it, man. Trust me. We'll be here in it. He's too pissed to laugh. It is what it is, but we gonna get there.
Yo, Statman's gonna call Kane in a minute, bro. He's gonna pick up that phone, man. Bring him back to life.
I think the frustrating thing is all the people that back this guy. Like, it's just frustrating.
What's the man then telling me?
In a minute.
What's the man then saying?
What he's saying, man.
What's the man them saying? I man them. I've been seeing fuming, innit? Fuming, blood.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you.
United are making it difficult for me to start a YouTube channel, bro. We're doing 0-0 match reactions every single week, bro. What's this? I can't stay consistent this way. What the hell? Hey, I'm trying to get a YouTube guy, and I'm having to do 0-0s and that. Nah. That ain't it. Still, I ain't doing another 0-0. I did the United Chelsea game. I ain't doing another 0-0, man. What's going on, man? Then, bro, what's going on?
I want to ask you a question, Camps, man.
Yeah, what's good?
Haaland in this team, man. You know what I'm saying? What would he do, man? Tell me.
He'll score goals, bro.
From what chances?
You see, from me, yeah. Is this how we want to open up? Yeah, is this how?
No, I want to.
Is this my welcome party?
No, it is. Now, this is a bigger picture, Camps. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a bigger picture. I want to know, what striker, what kind of personnel is gonna come to this squad and get chances to score goals. That's my problem.
It's not even that. See, the thing is, right? The thing is, two things can coexist. That's what a lot of people don't seem to have. I understand. Of course, Man United don't create enough chances, but that doesn't mean that's the reason why I don't think Martial is Man United's should be Man United's number 9 going forward. No one can ever hear me say Martial's a shit player, because I've never said that. I've always said that he's a good player. I've just always said, when people want to talk about number 9s, I've just always said that's the position for me that United need a world-class player. And I just don't think he's a world-class player. I'm going to say, no one's heard me say anything like, oh, get flipping Iheanacho or something, he's going to score more goals or get Vardy or anything like that. Nobody's heard me say that. I've only said, Rants, be honest, bro. Remember in the summer, even after Martial had scored 23 goals, me and you were having discussions and I was saying I would still take Kane. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't see why people are acting like I've just turned around and said, oh, now that he's having a bad season, I want a new striker. We were saying it. Rants was saying his points for Martial. I was saying my points for Kane. I've always said it. I want Man United in that position just to have someone that I know is gonna, do you know what I mean, every single season. But I get it. Obviously it's not easy because of the setup and stuff. But that's just always been my stance. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, but the thing is, every time Martial has a quiet game because they're not creating for man, you're always on man's neck. That's why they're getting on to you.
Yeah?
Huh?
You see me.
I'm not on Twitter, but them man tell me
in the shadows.
Them man tell me I'm not on Twitter like that. But every time you're doing your agenda thing, these men are in the comments saying, "Oh, Cam's is bashing Martial again." So I know what's going on, bro. The facts are, yeah, Rashford was shit today, and he's been shit for time. You get me? And look, Mason, bruv, like got a shot off today that just went over, and it was a great shot because he created that out of nothing. But the facts are, these man, what's that, bro?
Remember the 12th minute before the Man United shot? He put a brilliant ball in. No one read the ball.
Yeah, bro, he's been creating stuff on his own. Creating stuff on his own, yeah. The facts are, yeah, in this team, I don't care who you are, yeah. As a striker, you're only as good as your service. Even Ruud van Nistelrooy would have struggled in this team because we're not creating nothing, bro. I don't care how good you are at finishing because Ollie was saying, Mason's the best finisher in our team. How come he ain't scoring goals? Because we're not creating shit, bro. Like, it don't matter how good you are at finishing, you can only finish the food if it's in front of you, blood. You can't finish food that's not there, blood.
Yeah, you see with Mason, bro, yo, I said the only thing that's good is that he's gonna outlast Ollie, bro. Because he's not even, bro, what is he looking like right now? He's looking like an average player. Do you know what I mean? And
look at Eze. Look at Eze now.
This is the thing about him. Like, obviously, he's 19, and things will naturally go up and down, like under any manager. But this is too bad. This has gone from, like, we're talking about Owen Rooney stuff to 1 goal in his last 21 games. You know.
Yep.
1 goal in his last
performances.
And you know what? It's not even about necessarily just the goals. People are saying that, you know, in the last few games, his overall play has improved a little bit, but I haven't really seen that. I just think it's just, I don't really know, bro. With him, listen, listen, I'm telling man now, yeah, until one thing that I'm scared about is that there's no real managers out there that are just like, in my opinion, that are elite. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know man are talking about Nagelsmann and all that stuff, but Nagelsmann's at a team that he's got a bunch of ballers with technical ability, technical security, bro. You see the match today. These men were under no pressure and were passing the ball to Bruno, Matic, Fred, Rash's touch. I don't even remember. They were losing it under no pressure, bro.
Yeah.
They were losing it under no pressure. And of course, a lot of stuff come under coaching as well. Like, I can't even, because I already know, I saw like the last 20 minutes, I already know you, man, have already drilled in that the Ollie thing. We're not going to get nowhere with him. And I said it on my show. What people see as progress right now, yeah, is, all right, we're sitting second, whatever. Yeah. But is there enough progress that people think that Liverpool won't be back at our spot next season? That Chelsea won't be back at our spot? If you think that progress will be next season, I'm looking at Man City. No way. Next season, I'm looking behind us again. Unless we even finish ahead of them this season. I'm still looking behind. I'm still looking at what's Liverpool on, what's Chelsea on, what's Spurs on. And that's not how it should be if we've made progress. Leicester, bro, I'm telling you now, it's tough times, man. It's tough times. And on the manager point, I get what you're saying there, Cam, in terms of there's no elite manager out there, but this can't continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can't, even though Allegri would be my pick out of what's left, I'd rather go and get him because I think any sort of manager, even a Tuchel, who I'm not a fan of, does better with these players. You know what I'm saying? Ollie is making these players look even worse than what is not getting anywhere near out of them what he should be. You get me? Our better players, our average players, etc., etc. How's the whole team out of form? Apart from Luke Shaw, everybody looks bad.
That falls on the manager. And it's not just this one game either. This is a cycle. This has been pretty much, you can pinpoint on one hand the games where you're like, you know what, we've played well. When is the last time we actually played well?
But so the thing is, also, are people willing to now go back down that route of an Allegri? Because we had a Jose. Yeah, we didn't like it.
I'm not with that. I'm not with Allegri.
I don't want Allegri.
Of an Allegri, then
I don't want Allegri.
I say Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti, go buy his contract.
In an ideal world, yes, but
buy his contract out.
Can we go get Ancelotti? In an ideal world, yes, but if we're talking realistic, they're not going to get Ancelotti.
For Ancelotti, yeah, he'll come, bro.
You reckon he'll leave the project?
Bro, fuck the project, bro. He's an elite manager. You see who he's managed and what he's won. If Man United he's taking his staff and saying, cool, sort out the compensation. He is. Yeah. It's Carlo. Do you know what I mean? He's still a big boy manager, bro. He's
cold.
He's still up there with... What's that, my bro?
The guys at Everton, this is a massive upgrade for him.
Trust me, innit? Go get him, mate.
To turn United down at the end of the day.
And he didn't go to Everton because he was finished as a manager.
No, he's not finished. Ancelotti's cold. Like, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, you lot have given me a new one, so cheers to that. Thank you very much. And that, yeah, I'm with
Carlo's out there, bro. You know that
I would take Carlo, but what I'm saying is, I think any sort of quality manager gets more out of this team. Because the team's there, yes, it does need improvements, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad as we just seen today and the game before and the game before. How are we going game after game and not even having one shot on target?
Yeah. Even if it got to a situation where Nagelsmann went to Bayern, and then we got Hansi Flick. I take Hansi Flick as well. You get me? Like, it's getting to that point now where, I just feel like we just need a manager with a clear philosophy and a clear idea to just take the football club to the next level. That's all it is, man.
Yo, Saeed, you might get the shout on that. This Bruno and the false nine thing, I'm getting on board.
Listen, I've been calling Bruno, honestly, bro, listen, hold on. I've been calling out Bruno for the false nine position for about a good month and a half now, and people have been laughing at me. Put Bruno in the false nine. All you got to tell him, don't pass around, don't do all this, stay within that edge of the D, and just score, mate. That's all.
You know why that won't work?
The number 8, though.
Most times.
You know why that won't work? Because false nines need to be able to link play, and he can't pass win.
No, but 5-yard passes. He's going to do 5-yard passes. He's going to do 5-yard passes, surely.
No.
Simple as that. Bruno Fernandes is a number 8. Sporting manager said he was a number 8. Carlos Carvalhal. Portugal he plays as a number 8. It's as simple as that. He's a number 8.
And you know why?
He's a number 8.
It's because with Portugal, there's a system
to thin air, fam. I don't get it. How is he a number 8? How is he a number 8 when he sometimes he's not technically secure enough to be a number 8?
He's got no tech. Say it, Cam. No, but fuck secure, man.
Like he's not.
Listen, it's not that Brer. Listen, if that Brer was an alarm system, everyone's robbing that house,
bro. Like
there's no security.
Like, with Bruno, yeah, go on, bro. Go on, Aaron.
No, I was gonna say with Bruno, yeah, I agree that he ain't got no techers, but with Portugal, there's a system, and he's being told to be disciplined. That's the thing. And I hear what Saeed is saying. Someone has to come in with a clear system and all these things, but I just think these players, before anything, they need to be told how to be disciplined, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When Mourinho was there, yes, I hated him for some of the stuff that he was doing, bro. But fam, when you make the same mistakes over and over again, 2, 3, 4 games in a row, 5 games in a row, fam, you're being benched, bro, because you're not listening. When you're Rashford, running into traffic 5 games in a row, can you not think for yourself and think, yo, this shit ain't working? Or is your manager not telling you, like, bro, this shit ain't working?
Clearly,
bench
he's not telling him
to make him clearly exactly flawless. My next point. Someone's not telling him that this shit ain't working. He's being encouraged to do the same thing again and again and again. Oh, go on, Rashy, try again.
Leading the blind.
Oh, go on, Rashy, try again. It's gonna work at some point.
With Bruno, the thing is, Bruno, obviously he's done great for United, you know what I mean? But what it is that with the way Bruno is, like, technically, with how he is technically, unless we're gonna have you see how Liverpool have a system where they have the 3 midfielders in there that are not maybe the greatest technically, but they've got good technical ability out on the wing, and obviously they've got their front three. They've got a way of playing to mask the lack of kind of technical ability, whereas we try and build up from the back and do all of this type of stuff with players that are not very technically secure. Yeah. For me, if Bruno is going to be, which he's done great, but if Bruno is going to be elite, like if we're going to be a top team and Bruno is going to be that guy, we have to have a bunch of players around him that are technically better than him. So his base level of technical security isn't like exposed. But right now, what it is that we're relying on him to create. We're relying on him to try and be a link-up man. This, and he's not secure enough. He's not a Grealish. He's not a KDB. He's not a. He's not got that about him. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he's got tech to shoot, score goals, but he hasn't got that. You know what I'm trying to say? That
look at Cam saying everything I've been saying, but in a nicer way, blood. Listen,
he's not got creativity.
You got no tech, okay? Let's not fuck around, innit? In tight spaces. In tight spaces, he's bruv. You saw what Eze made my man look like a bin man today. Like, bruv, that's what technical ability looks like. You saw it today. The little youth from the roads ran rings round, man.
You look at Man City, bro. They got.
Man was sitting on the floor pulling up grass, blood. That's what Eze had man doing today. Like, don't get it twisted. You saw what real number 10s look like. He's not a 10. He's not technical. Yes, he scores goals. So what? If this is the main man, the main creative player in your team, you're not winning a damn thing, bruv. I'm telling you.
The reason I keep saying he's a number 8,
you're not winning shit.
The reason I'm saying he's a number 8, like coming back to like Coach Kansas' point, Bruno's biggest asset for me is his energy in the midfield. Like the guy's always
he's a Roma.
Brilliant bonus to have. I think he averages over 2.4 tackles and interceptions per game. His defensive numbers are very decent. For Portugal, when you look at him, he's a lot more, like as Aaron said, he's a lot more disciplined when he plays that role. I know the last couple of games he was poor, but he doesn't lose the ball as much when he plays in that role because he plays it a bit safer.
Yeah, that's all about his vision and Cam touched on it.
And what are his numbers, stat man? Have you got his Portugal numbers?
International football is slow. International football makes Kante look techie, bro. I'm telling you that.
No, you're right. You're right. But the difference is, if there was an international FPL, blood, Bruno's not in your team because he's not getting you numbers, bro. There's no stat padding at that level. You know what?
I feel like, you see, if Bruno was to play number 8, he'll have to play for a team like Liverpool, in my opinion. Like, we try and build. I don't get it. We try and build attacks. We try and play slowly and like the way we play football isn't suited to the players that we have, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
We got them now. We got Van der Beek. We got the players that can come and keep the ball, but Ole doesn't play them though. So
Van Dijk,
he's not helping himself. Then
played more minutes this season in the Premier League than Van der Beek.
I saw that.
I see that. It's crazy.
That's a damning stat.
5 games. Van Dijk played 5 games, bro, and he's got more minutes combined than Van der Beek the whole season.
I almost think that the way that Martial, Van der Beek play, I just feel like Ole just can't get the best out of him now. Especially Van der Beek. You got a player who we're talking about that can possibly operate where Bruno is. And keep the ball and keep it moving and then keep everyone ticking and whatnot and keep. You know what the biggest thing about Man United is? It's a sustained attacks. Van der Beek would give you that sustained attack in and around the area. Keep the ball moving. We
can't play Van der Beek in the 10. We can't do it though.
But Saeed, you touched on it there when you said, he can't get the most out of like your Donnies and Martials and these type of players. He can't get the most out of the players he supposedly likes, and they're his type of players because this manager's not good enough. All roads lead back to him, and
we don't even need to play, bruv. If you're playing that team, bruv, you just play Donny as an 8, bruv. You just play 2 8s. We don't even need to play a 10. We don't need to play a 10. Why don't we just play 4-3-3? Like, man, don't get it. Like, why is man talking about 10s, bro? Just play 2 8s, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Man, don't even need to play the 10 thing. The whole thing's washed. It's because the manager is tactically inept, bro. So because of that, we're trying to fit square pegs in round holes. That's all we're doing, bro. No one's really thriving in this team right now.
You know why we can't play a 4-3-3? Because this guy wants to accommodate Maguire and Lindelof. That's all it is. Yeah. He has to play Maguire literally every single game after spending £80 million on him. Because say if he doesn't and benches him, now imagine how he looks like to the Glazers. They're just going to give him less and less money because no one trusts him with the money.
And I get your point with that, but even playing the 4-2-3-1 to back, in front of Lindelof and Maguire, even then we still don't even look defensively solid. We have recently, but for the most part, we look at our record, so it's not working. So why not go for it? I've said this for the longest. Our attack is better than our defense. So why not utilize that? The way this man,
he's scared.
He's
scared.
He's scared he's going to hold another 6-1. That's why.
Yeah, man. You have to Mike.
No, but the issue is, in this team with Ole and stuff, like everything that we're saying in terms of like bring Van der Beek in, but I don't think it would necessarily make this team a better team.
It won't.
Ole. That's the thing. I feel like maybe
not with Ole there, no.
Yeah, if what we're saying, I don't know. I don't know how people feel about him, but let's say it was Brendan Rodgers or something, right? Then okay, I can hear it. Maybe that might work out with Fake and this but at this point, with the way Man United are, we need Bruno out there, and what he's
That's
doing
what I said.
is valuable to us because that's just the way
There's
it is.
nothing else, is there? There's nothing else.
And the thing is, yeah, bro, like honestly, and we don't even know. Like, I doubt his credentials as an 8, but we don't actually know. Like, he could become like one of them players that divide opinion a lot, but he might not even be getting protected enough by the manager himself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we're talking about, because he's scoring goals and assists, that he's thriving and he loves it, but he could even be doing something different, which is influencing the team even more if there was another manager trying to get something else out of him. LVG, I don't want to talk about LVG in that like he was an amazing, but he wouldn't stand for this.
No,
of course he wouldn't, because he's got a system. But bruv, you could say that, yeah, but my thing is, yeah, like Bruno runs around and does what he wants because Oli allows it, bruv. I believe that he's thriving because of the lack of system. That's it. Yeah. Because you've seen it internationally, you don't score that many goals, but you don't get GA for Portugal. So it's proof that the system or the lack of system is the reason why he's putting these numbers up, because he don't do it internationally. If he was doing it on the international stage, the man could say, yo, that's the kind of player he is, bro. That's the kind of player he is for us, bro. Like, that performance don't translate over to playing for Portugal. Every time I watch him play for Portugal, he stank, bro. And he's been subbed off. So like when man are going on, like say, Ollie's not holding him back. Ollie's not holding him back.
When I said see him 8, I don't see him playing great, but people.
But I think the last couple games, the last couple games for Portugal, he's been poor. I can't even lie. The last couple games for Portugal, he has been poor. Like, when I say poor, I'm talking about United numbers in terms of like giving the ball away and stuff.
In the 8, so that means he's a liability there as well. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, honestly, I don't think that Ollie is the reason why he's not playing well. I think the reason why he's not playing well is because man just doesn't play well consistently because he ain't got the tech, but he puts up numbers, bro. Honestly, from what I've seen of his basic fundamental game, yeah, he's not a top footballer, bro. I don't care what the numbers say. Like, I'll die on that. I'll die on that hill, bro. Because every time I watch my man, bro, the alarm goes off, blood. Every time I watch him play, the alarm is going. It's ringing. Basic things like receiving the ball on a half turn and just playing it, bro. Man can't do it. Yeah. Basic things, bro. Basic weight of pass. Man can't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? There was one pass he played to Shaw today. I felt sorry for Luke Shaw. He volleyed the ball at him, bro. From like 20 yards, bro. Just side foot cushion it. He's laced it at, man. And Luke Shaw's had to kind of bounce and Luke Shaw's had to chest it and control. I'm like, bro, put some care on the pass, bro. Man just don't care how it gets there. He just
what do you say? I was going to say that, Rantin. That's your line, isn't it? You just make sure the delivery gets there.
You just make sure it gets there, bro. You know them ones when you order something on Amazon and the box is mash up, everything inside it's broken, and man's like, at least it got there. It got there. That's what it is, bruv. Handle with care, fragile. The thing's broken, you know. They say, bruv, did it arrive? Yes or no, blood? Don't come.
You know what it is?
You got your TV, but the screen was cracked.
It's all to mismatch for United, bro. And I've been saying it for a time, bro. Like, we want to be a team that build out from the back, but we ain't got players that can build. We want to be a team that build out from the back, but you signed Wan-Bissaka. You want to be a team that want to build out from the back, but you've got Fred as your 6, basically. You want to be
Maguire as your ball playing centre.
Yeah, as your ball playing defender. It doesn't make sense of how we set ourselves up. Simple facts are Man City. Listen, simple facts are Man City want to be a top football side. What do they have? They have 11, and I'm even including the goalkeeper. They have 11 technically excellent football players, bro. Liverpool want to be a high pressing side. They have a world-class or deemed world-class fullbacks and a high pressing midfield. They don't care about the technical
energy midfield.
Energy, sorry, yeah, because that's what they want to do. You even look at Tuchel now. Tuchel's come in. I'm not even a big fan of Tuchel, but the first thing he's done is like, do you know what? My team, Kante is going to have to be on the bench at this point. Jorginho and Cover, because that's the type of football I want to play. Yeah. Simple as that. Ben Chilwell, 50 million. I'm sorry, mate. I'm bringing Alonso back in because he's one of the best wide
wingbacks.
I don't care about anything else. You're gonna play. You know what I mean? Cho, because I want some one-on-one ability down the right-hand side. I'm gonna play you right wing back. That's the manager that has come in and said, I'm gonna make the most of what I've got here, and this is my philosophy, and we're gonna have to adapt to it. Yeah, with United, it's just all mismatch, bro. Just whatever, like, Wan-Bissaka was available, buy him. Maguire was available, buy him. Let's just throw Dan James in there to just be some defensive winger for for some random reason. I don't even know why. Van der Beek not going to see him. People are saying Van der Beek can't settle into this team, but of course he can't because we haven't got any form of system, bro.
No system, no structure, and we ain't got players that can pass from deep, blood. So it's all dead. The only way that Van der Beek could thrive in the 10 is if Pogba's playing behind him. It's the only way.
Because he's the only people making up excuses that he's not physical enough. The Premier League's not made for him. He's not quick enough. He's not fast. He ain't got no.
He plays two touch. He doesn't need speed.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need it.
You're talking about that. Look at City's team.
Side. He cannot play as a 10.
This just comes down to people not knowing not watching football enough. Do you know what I mean? Outside of the Premier League, whoever's not paced, whoever ain't got pace and it's not strong or built like McTominay or Pogba, to them is shit.
The thing is, it's very hard. It's very hard for Ajax players to move. When Ajax players move, the first seasons and stuff, it's not really great. De Ligt even struggled. De Jong struggled. Dolberg and Ziyech and them, man, yeah? Because Ajax have a specific style. We got to be real. But
how
but how is he going to become? How is he even going to integrate anything into this side if he's not playing games, bro?
That was my point.
Yeah, how are you featuring less minutes than Van Dijk, bro? It doesn't make sense, fam. It doesn't make sense, and it's crazy that we've become this 0-0 team. Most 0-0s. I want to see how many of them 0-0s Van der Beek even played. And I'm not trying to turn around and say Van der Beek is now going to be the catalyst for why United are going to go and win the league or anything. But it doesn't make sense. That's a £40 million signing there. We're drawing 0-0 every flipping game and he can't get onto the pitch.
Yeah. But today he was injured, though.
Live and die by these decisions, bro. Because as I said, if it was Jose Mourinho, Jose didn't... I'm not being funny, This football that we're playing is equivalent to Jose or worse. And it's equivalent to David Moyes. Yeah, we're going to talk about Fulham crossing it in 83 times or whatever. But David Moyes just basically did the same thing as Ollie's doing. Except he had a squad who basically hated him because they played under Fergie. That's all it was.
That's all it was, bro.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
I don't see anything different. I don't see anything different to what I've seen in the last 6 years, bro. That people are the closest to Fergie ball we've had. That's bizarre, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, man are chatting shit, bruv. Big up everyone for the super chats as well. Man's going to get into them. My man said about Martial's importance and his link play. It is, but you know what it is, yeah? Sometimes these men have to not have man and suffer in it for them to realize what man gives you in it. And that's just what it is. Now Pogba and Martial ain't here, blood. Team's looking dead. And these are the two men that Jose conned man into saying, well, viruses that we need to get rid of. Yeah. Like, so it's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? When we sack Ollie and get rid of these clowns around him, no good sacking Ollie if we retain those idiots. Bruv, all of them can go. The next manager, brother, when out to anyone that's got anything to do with this club's past, get rid of them. I don't want none of this DNA fantasy bullshit. None of it. Get them man out of here.
I'm gonna @Feeling on Twitter every day, bro, because he loves the Twitter jokes when it's all good.
Bruv, what does Feeling do, bruv, at the football club?
Bruh, it's crazy, man.
I heard that he's in some advisory role now, blood, or something. I mean, I heard he's not even a coach or nothing. He's just an advisory or something.
Is that why he's disappeared?
Bruv, I have no idea. Yeah, because he's not on the bench.
I thought that was because COVID.
Is that COVID thing?
Not like COVID, but like him isolated.
COVID protocols, yeah. But I don't know about. I don't really even see him on the bench, to be honest. I don't really see him. Look, the reality is anyway, bro. We will never, in my opinion, United will never finish above City while Pep is at the club anyway, bro. Never. So never ever. So I mean,
jeez.
Let's deep it. Come on, bro. We're never finishing above them, bro. Like it is what it is, man. I swear, Phil Foden was like a baby when we last finished ahead of City. Honestly, I don't think people are really taking in how far behind where we need to be. And listen, 21 wins in a row. Okay, even United at our best weren't going to compete with that, right? But those losses, Sheffield United, Everton, West Brom, the draw, that type of stuff could have still kept us within 8, 9. I don't care. But now it's stretching 14. Then this weekend it can go 17. Then all of a sudden it's a top 4 race, and all this progress talking. All it is that we did a reverse. Last season we started off poor, ended off well. This season, okay, we started off a bit better in totality, and all we're gonna do is slowly crash down. At the end of the season, it's still gonna be the objectives were still, or what we did was still top 4 and a Europa push, which we did last season. So you're telling me this is progress? Oh,
bruv, and on top of that, last 2 seasons we finished on the exact same points as well, bruv. Like, there's no progress. Man, need to stop this, bro. We spent bread to do nothing. There's no progress, man.
Have more draws than us in the Premier League this season.
Bruv, you know what it is?
These are only Brighton and Fulham.
0-0, most 0-0 draws though.
We got the most 0-0s. Yeah, 6.
Jesus.
Bruv, and when it was LBG, man were calling us 0-0 FC. Yeah, they were calling us 0-0 FC under Van Gaal, saying we are boring and all these other things, bruv. Bruv, all the things they complained and condemned other managers for, Ollie's been getting away with for a long time.
That's how I know 3 games 0-0 was under Van Gaal in 2015.
Bro, that's why I know these men are full of absolute shit, bro. They're full of shit. All these Ollie inbres, they're full of shit, bro. They are. Because everything that they were condemning every other manager for, they're giving man a buy for.
Yeah, they do. You think it's lucky that there isn't, and this goes out to everyone in the panel, obviously people in the comments will chime in as well, in regards to there being no fans. Because fans will be on his case about this football.
That's why he reckons the Stretford end is the reason why we're not winning games, like, because they're not there to suck the ball in, bruv. Remember?
He's lucky the Stretford will be booing him out.
This is what I'm saying, Cam. Like, I could imagine the attack chant with this. We ain't accepting that. When I look at some of the games, some of the 0-0s we've had, like especially the ones at home, we're not having that. Even today, fans are going to be screwing.
The only issue is now, before the fans can put pressure on you, right? As what you're saying, Flawless. Yeah? So the fans can put pressure on you. The only difference is now, because there's no fans, the only people that are going to put pressure on him is the media. But the media absolutely love Ollie, bro. The media they love Ollie. They feel like obviously most of the media that they talk to are United media. The only media person in the media that seems to kind of see what's going on is Jamie Carragher, bro. And he's a Liverpool
ex-Liverpool.
The problem is no, the media are filled with Ollie's teammates.
What's that stat, man?
The media are filled with Ollie's teammates. That's the problem. They're never going to say a bad word about Ollie. As soon as United legends start turning on him, that's when you're actually going to see a change there. Yeah. But for now, that's what's going to happen.
Only Scholes is getting a bit frustrated week by week. You can see it. He's looking depressed nowadays. Yeah. But it's no one's really going
for him. But it's turning. When you see, I can't remember what game it was one of these 0-0. Scholes said something. I seen Gary Neville today. He wasn't, even though he didn't say anything about Ollie per se, the whole counter-attacking thing, you can't win a league like that. Andy Cole's not happy. He was in the studio. He's not. It's slowly and surely but turning. I keep saying this, innit? Like the tide is slowly turning.
The other day, kind of saying little things. Yeah.
Yes, it's like, slow, but obviously
it's coming. But these men they've been trying to protect him.
They're not going to say Ollie out. No. They're never going to say Ollie out. But what they will say is everything but that. They'll say everything around that. So they'll say everything we're saying without saying it. So they'll be
obviously, they want Ollie to do well, and I know how Sir Alec created like the siege mentality in the dressing room, and they probably think they're protecting their friend and that. But honestly, the guy's out of his depth, and it's only a matter of time before their man throw him under the bus, because they can't keep lying barefaced and blaming everyone else. Yeah.
And then when you get Gary Neville saying today, like, oh, the players looking leggy, they're letting games drift. That's talk of the squad and the players being done with the manager. That's where that is leading down.
Substitution today.
What minute was it? I remember.
78th minute. A man talking about players tired.
74th. Scott McTominay came on for Fred.
There you go.
76th. Dan James came on for Cavani.
74 minutes. I'm talking about fixture congestion, and we got City on the weekend. We're getting pammed, bro.
I think flawless. The alarm bell should have been there, right? With every big moment. Forget that. I tried to say, forget the term big games, right? Use the term high leverage, right? Every high leverage moment United had, we lost. It's just facts, bro. It's F4 semi-finals, we lost. Champions League, when we had them 2 games left, we lost. The 3 games, we lost. When City finally went back top of the league, and we had Sheffield United, that's a high leverage game. I know it's Sheffield, it's still high leverage. We lost. We lost at every hurdle, and so that already should have been where the warning signs, if you guys hadn't seen it from last season or whatever. But the fact that now we've gone back to not even beating the deemed smaller teams, it's just all round an absolute mess. Have you seen our record since we went top of the table in January or something like that?
Is it 3 wins out of 9 or something like that?
Since January the 12th.
The record's looking like the record when Oli got the job, and then all of a sudden we forgot how to play football.
Yeah.
Even our last 10 games, we're unbeaten, 6 draws in that time.
The only high leverage game we've won is Leicester on the last game of the season, and we had 2 possibilities there.
They had their injuries as well.
Exactly. Yeah. All it is just don't lose, and we threw. That's all our objective was. Just don't
lose. Yeah.
That game, Jesse came on and scored.
Yeah,
so Mazza, go on, Statman. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, on the fan thing as well. Our away records. We're lucky that there's no fans because fans are a great equalizer. For these lower sides, when we go into them, if they have their home crowd, they're gonna be like more up for it and kind of stuff, innit?
Yeah, it's more of a leveler. Yes, I get exactly what you're saying.
So we're actually quite lucky that we are fans for away games because our away record is literally flawless in a way, like in terms of we haven't lost.
Yeah.
So we're lucky.
That's probably why he was smiling. He probably thought, you know what, fuck it, let's just get the draw. Do you know what I mean? Big up Shings for the super chat. Yeah, bro. Like I know what back injuries can do, bro. I've had one in it, and that's why I said they need to protect Rashford. Yeah, but I don't think it's injuries why he's playing like that.
No, I don't. I'm kind of getting tired of that, man. If you're injured, don't play. If you're fit, play. I'm getting tired of what I'm getting tired of is if Rashford's having a bad game, he's injured. If he's having a good game, there's no mention of the injury. We can't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? We can't be saying 1 second he's injured, 1 second he's not. I get that he's played. He's played every single match this season. Every match.
He can't be injured or else he'll be pulling up.
Exactly. He's played every single match. Yeah, okay, we can talk about tiredness and stuff, and yeah, we need him out there, but we can't be saying injury after every bad performance and then nothing after the good performances or after he scores or whatever. So we just got to remain consistent. If he's out there, we got to judge him as he is out there. And if he's not doing the job, we can't turn around and say it's injury, man. That's getting annoying.
That's what I mean, because when he does score, no one's talking about no injury. And that's what I'm saying, bro. When he's not playing well and he's stat padding, everyone's like, oh, yeah, like GA, bruv. Like, he's not playing well. I don't think it's because of injuries, blood. I just think that man are starting to see, that, like, the level they thought he was going to get to, he's not going to get there. And that's okay, bro. A lot of players don't. A lot of players, they give you this thing and you think, oh, they're going to get here, and you're wrong, bro. It happens, bro. For me, ever since he came through, I never thought his ceiling was that high anyway, me personally. I genuinely think that, bruv, man got lucky, that we had bare injuries. He took his chance by scoring in the games, and then that was it.
I still think Rashford will improve under a better coach.
Yeah, but even if he improves, I still don't think he's good enough, bro. Like, to be starting for us if we're going to win stuff. I don't.
I think we had this debate.
I don't think he'll ever be. I don't think he ever will be either.
Yeah, you did have this debate. I remember this.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I think you can win this title. I think you can win the title with Rashford in the team.
Not starting, I don't believe so.
I remember you having this because then you started talking about pace and power plays and all this. That was that.
I just don't believe you can, bro. Because like even when Cams were talking about touches and stuff like that, bro. Like I say, the reason why I'm harsh on certain footballers is, bro, at least have your fundamentals on point. Even if you're not playing well, control the ball, pass the ball, don't run into players, bro. Like honestly, like the way man plays football is like the equivalent of like crashing into a parked car. If you saw a man crash into a parked car, you'll
but the thing is, you say the same things about Mo Salah.
You'll be like, is he drunk?
You say the same things about Mo Salah, but Liverpool won a Champions League and Premier League with.
You know what it is, yeah? We need to. The thing is, we've always said, like you see with like, for example, you see with like Sterling. Like Sterling's always had like good IQ and stuff, yeah. But the most important thing that Pep did, it was basically take the ball out of his feet. You get me? For a certain period. Now Sterling is going back to getting on the ball and he's matured. He's 26 years old and stuff. But it was a period where we would just say Sterling was a player that would just score back post or final touch or two touch and he'll score. We need a coach that's going to get, because Rashford's IQ is not high right now. We need him to mature as maybe as a man or as a person. I don't know. He needs to mature on the football pitch. We need a manager that's going to be able to take the ball away from him and let him work on instinct. Let him work on scoring at the back post, or let him work on getting the ball and having 3 touches and striking it. We know Rashford can stand you up, cut in and bang it. Those are the type of positions that we need to be working him into. But we've got a manager that is not going to do that. We're going to basically give him the ball and make him do something. dribble or he's the one that's leading us on the counter attack because we're such a counter attack team. Most of the times where you're like, what the fuck are you doing, Rashford? It's the bad passer for that counter attack. How often do you see Raheem Sterling running Manchester City's counter attack? You don't even see it. How often do you see Mo Salah? Mo Salah passes the ball and he's like, fuck off, mate. I'm blowing into the ball, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? But
exactly what you're saying, Cam.
23 years old, we're giving it to him and basically just saying, hey, go and make it happen. And the longer and longer and longer it goes on, forget Rashford now. That's the exact same thing that's going to happen to Greenwood, bro. The exact same thing. And I think Greenwood has naturally got a bit more natural. I don't think Greenwood is that mature as a football player. He's not like Phil Foden.
He's not mature. Yeah. He's not mature.
Yeah, he's not like them two. But I think he's got a kind of a better feel to the game, in my opinion, than Rashford naturally.
He's got a natural better IQ and he's got naturally better fundamentals, but he still plays like a kid that just wants to run into the box. That's how he plays. Do you know what I'm saying? His game hasn't matured, but he's a kid. Do you know what I'm saying? But the difference is, you see with Sterling, the difference between Sterling and Rashford is Sterling has always played with his head up. Even when he was at Liverpool, he takes loads of little touches and he wants to do little give and goes and that. Rashford wants to beat 5 players. Do you know what I mean? And that is an immaturity in his game, bro. That's what you associate with kids in the playground at 7, 8 years old.
But I think that element of naivety in his game will be ironed out by a better coach.
It's not even that.
Definitely.
No, because he had Jose and he had LVG, so it's not like he hasn't had more strict coaches and he's still doing that bullshit.
But Jose's not really going to help him develop as a player, is he? We know that already. And LVG, he had him for a year.
Yeah, but if anyone can coach the flair out of someone, it's Jose Mourinho.
You know what is?
He's not the type of attacking player. Jose is,
I mean, like, he's not going to improve Rashford as a player.
Statman, I get what you're saying there. Like, a better coach, definitely, and that doesn't just go for Rashford. That goes for all of our players from top to bottom. And I think I think this manager is this bad. He's making everybody much worse than what they are in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's flying. I keep saying this. How is a whole team out of form? When is the manager going to be held accountable for that?
Yeah, I just think these actions and stuff come from the fact that, as I've mentioned, I think I mentioned it one time when I was on this channel, like Greenwood, Rashford, they're looking around at the rest of the team. I'm thinking, hold on, I actually got to be the best player on this team. If we're going to do anything, I got to be the best player. That shouldn't be how it is. Greenwood shouldn't be looking and thinking that he's levels with the next guys next to him. He's 19. Do you know what I mean? Foden's doing his thing. He can't chat to Gundogan. He can't chat to Sterling right now. He can't chat to KDB. Like, bro, play your position, bro. You can't even chat to Mahrez and them man yet. You know what I mean? But when you look at Rashford and them man are being put into a position, to go and be like, oh, go on, you man, go and lead the club. I'm looking at Man United players. Who really in the team can you say right now is like, maybe you say Pogba is the only one that's probably primed right now to be like, oh, okay, you can be the best player of this team if everything is working well. That's it. The rest of the team. And how old is Pogba now? Turning 28 soon or 27?
Yeah, he's 27.
And he came here at 23. And we're saying this now at 27 years old. It's bro, this isn't how it should be, bro. And these things are not gonna. Rashford is not gonna learn anything. He's gonna continue doing it. Greenwood is gonna continue just trying to maneuver 1-2 shots every single time. It's gonna keep happening because you look around and Bruno as well. Look, he does the same thing as well. Everyone is doing the same thing, bro.
Everyone's doing the same thing. And these men aren't being given the best possible platform to succeed either, because we talk about decision making. When there's a system around you, you know automatically, all right, I'm going to, you mentioned it there about Rashford just before, Cam. All right, we know you can chop in and do it on your right foot. So why not put him in a position where he's doing that? And as soon as he does that, the fullback goes in the overlap. The number 9 does this. The number 10 does this. Like, decisions, obviously, a footballer's decisions is on him, but you can help him in that. Like I said, it's no secret, it's no accident that Sterling, we've been watching for the past 5 years, or however long he's been under Pep, scores at the back post. We've seen it yesterday. It's just that it was an own goal rather than him. How many times that's worked on? And yes, Sterling has fundamentals and he's a very good footballer, but he's adding to that as well. I think Sterling struggles in our side. You don't get that
Of
Sterling
course he
when you
does.
do it. This is my
Of course
point.
he struggles in our side.
That's my
of course,
point.
because the options are none to pass to. That's why Donny van de Beek struggles in our side, because he runs in between the lines and no one passes him the fucking ball, bro.
Some Dutch player came out today and said everyone's not on the same wavelength.
Yeah, I read the quote earlier.
Yeah,
they're killing Donny, bro.
It's like when you say Donny van de Beek can play as a 10, he can't play as a 10 in this side. That's why we need
not
Bruno
in this side.
In this side, because he gets onto the ball. He tries to make things happen. Donny van de Beek's not that type of player. I'm not trying to say Donny van de Beek's a bad player, but for what we need in that role, he's not that. We can't have him in the 10.
Bro, we shouldn't be playing a number 10 role, period, here, with the players that we have.
When Oli...
The players we have, Matters are only number 10, pure number 10. So why are we even playing a number 10, bro? We don't have play 2-8s. But again, Oli can't coach that. So again, fundamentally, the quickest way to fix this whole problem with our team is to get another
sack Oli, man.
I feel like I remember when we were linked with Van der Beek. Obviously, I only saw him in the Champions League, innit? So I wasn't like, I was always asking people, oh, what is he like? Blah, 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 blah. People are saying he can play 6, he can play 8, he can play 10. Like, he's one of them ballers that can, the Ajax ballers can just play anywhere and do.
He can.
Yeah.
In the right system.
Exactly. And now you look at him here, you can't even imagine the man starting as number 6. You can't. Do you know what Pep Guardiola does when he wants to have his death lineup? He puts Gundogan number 6, bro.
But I think in the double pivot,
bro. You can't do that, man. Impossible.
But I think in this Oli system or whatever team, I think that's where he's best at in the double pivot, though. We've seen it.
Yeah, in this team, you have to play him.
Have been in that role.
Yeah, he played there against. Didn't he play there against Leipzig?
Who?
Leipzig.
The left side of the diamond in the 5-0 or whatever.
Well, we moved to them.
Yeah,
I'm saying that Donny and Pogba were oozing, bruv. Them two together is madness.
People are forgetting last season when Greenwood was even smashing. Yeah, when he was smashing goals, he wasn't really involved that much in the game himself. A lot of this play was going down the left with Rashford, Martial, Bruno, Pogba, whatever. A lot of stuff, and then this brother will just pop up on the right hand side, use both feet, smash it into the back of the net. Now we're looking at him like, oh, you had that ascendancy, you had that season. Oh, you're a baller. Okay, go and make something happen. Now I'm seeing Greenwood dribbling and doing this and that, right? Playing like he is a Saka or he is a Foden. That is not his game, bro. That is not his game. It's never been his game. Not in the academy. Not. So I don't know why it's now become his game in the first team, bro. It's just honestly like slowly everyone's getting. And you look at the frustration of the players from time Rashford is on the pitch shouting that he's first of all. Listen, the captain letting a young G tell him to fuck off and that, yeah, and not badding him up on the pitch straight up. Like, bro, he should have stopped the match and badded up Rashford. Like, you're letting man shout and call you a knobhead, bro. When you know
what it is, yeah, that shows you the respect's not there, Cam.
Exactly.
How can you respect the guy that's been relegated numerous times? Guys are drunk. And just touching on Greenwood today, Greenwood's like numbers: 48 touches, 83.3% pass accuracy, 0 chances created. 1 out of 3 crosses complete, 0 out of 2 shots on target, 2 out of 5 dribbles complete. He lost possession 15 times. Like,
how many touches did he have in the box?
In the box. Wait, let me get that up.
Yeah. And the same question the same for Cavani as well, please. Just touches in the box.
Cavani had 5. Mason had 3.
2 of our top attackers.
What's the average for like a City player?
City.
Do you know?
Who should we?
Like just
figures,
Sterling.
Yeah, just use Sterling. I need to get on to you about this because I've been having this debate a lot on live streams because I've been saying our striker.
I don't even know what like a top teams has in it. So
I've seen Harry Kane getting 12s, 11s.
I just know it's I just know it's more than 4. You know what I'm saying? Because I know our strikers average 4.
It's actually not that much because I think Harry Kane's one is. I think I sent it to you the other day, didn't I?
Bro, I saw Harry Kane's with 10s and 11s and that, bro.
Wait.
So what's the average?
Harry Kane nowadays doesn't even play in the box. So
Haaland averages 6.49.
Haaland is he's like fake with his. I swear he finishes like half of his chances, something fake like that. So so forget Haaland because he's like an anomaly. Like
Benzema's around 7.94. So this was a couple weeks ago when I sent it to Rants.
Oh, see, I was going to ask you for this anyway, but we can do that fair. So Benzema's about 8, yeah?
7 point. Yeah, basically 8.
Okay, and the thing is, Real Madrid is not even like they're flying this season. That's my whole point because I was having this debate.
Because I don't think I sent Kane's one to Rants.
No.
Remember saying, look at Son. Okay.
Yeah, because I was having this because people are saying, "Oh, it's 4 touches." You get me? It's not that much, but I'm like, I bet if you look at the teams who are challenging for honors consistently, I bet their number 9s and their main attacking players are averaging more than 4 touches in the box. I know that much. I don't even know what it is. I just know it's more than 4.
100.
I'm saying, what can you do with 4 touches in the box?
And bro, it's the quality of touches as well. They're not the Bruyne crosses to put in a goal either. Like they're like back to goal, having to wriggle past man and that and pass it back out and bounce it. You know them ones like, what the fuck?
It's back to goal once.
It's dead, bro.
Harry Kane is around 4.57.
Yeah, but I wouldn't look at Kane. Kane thinks he's Rooney now, innit? So I would even
Son,
yeah.
What's Son in them? What's the City players as well?
And that's Jose football, the guy that we sat.
That's exactly what I said.
4.
Yeah, that's Jose.
What is
Jose, bro?
Yeah, what City players saying? You get me? Not the kick it long and defend team. You know what I'm saying?
Cancelo probably has 50 in the box.
So like your Sterling's
8.36.
Well, there you go, 8.
8.
Bro,
So
wide for a winger.
Yes.
Double our players.
Okay.
8.
What about Gundogan and them man? Whoever plays higher up.
Gundogan plays wherever the fuck he wants, but Sterling said 8, blood. A man said Raheem 8.
Gundogan has 3, around 3.12.
Okay. Jesus is he's just nicking a living at City anyway.
Yes.
He's a ricochet and that. That's all he's there for. So
Jesus 7.26. Huh? When you see what Jesus 7.26.
7 for Jesus, blood.
6. Jesus.
The guy will get goals, but he misses so many chances. Like he's fake.
I've said this already, man.
So
man needs to go to the Six Nations and that, go play at Twickenham and that, putting the ball over the bar all the time. He's terrible, man. I've been saying this for the longest. I've been saying
even though man's terrible, he's still getting in positions to get chances because he's in that team. Imagine if you put Tony in that City team where Jesus is, bruv. He's eating Gucci, blood. That's just how it is. So
you said Jesus was 7
and Sterling's 8, bruv. That's 2 of. Bruv, how are 2 of their attackers getting a combined 15 touches in the box, blood, on average?
Rashford's is around 5.77.
So 5 for Rashford.
Sterling is literally 3 or 4 less than Sterling, for example.
Okay, so if you total that up over a season, that's a lot of touches.
That's a hell of a lot of touches.
If it's 4, if we're saying there's a 4 touch difference per game, if you total that up by 10, that's 40 more touches he's getting in the box than him.
If man had 40 more touches in the box, imagine if you say one in them 4 touches of goals, that's still 10 goals.
That's true.
That's a lot of points.
How many of them touches are even like first time, like the ball's played and they're probably, as a man said, bro, probably 3 of them are probably us diving to try and get penalties anyway, bro. When you
just look at
I mean,
just look at Cavani today. There was that ball that I think Rashy literally knuckleball crossed it to. That counts as a touch. That was never a touch for Cavani kind of thing when he was on his head.
You just slapped it at him, and that's what I mean about man not putting care on things and then what things constitute as chances, blood. How's there a chance if a man's laced the ball at your head?
This is another thing here. Rashford cannot cross the ball. He literally crosses the ball how he shoots. Who knuckle balls across?
I actually think he's a decent crosser from the right-hand side.
Cam just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, but not from the left. The left thing looked like shots.
Yeah. He doesn't... One thing that annoys me most about Rashford, everyone's is about how his IQ is about. Mine is just him and Luke. He doesn't use Luke Shaw enough. That's my one. When Luke Shaw does decide to bomb forward, I don't think he gets used enough. That's one of my things with Rash, man. But even this Luke Shaw thing, I think everyone's getting a bit carried away, man. I think he's looking good, okay, but I reckon like everyone looks like they're ready to start crowning him best left back in the league and all of that. Like, therefore,
you know what that is? Because we need something to hold on to. That's why. And our 11, because none of where else can we claim our player in that position is the best in the league?
He's not better than Tierney for me. He's not better than Reguilon. He's not better than Robertson. Dean.
Bruv, listen, them man are so used to him being shit, that them man are just over gassing the thing. And you know what? He's having a good season.
He was. allow him.
He was, but he's having a good season, bro. But the thing is, because he's having a decent season, and these men have taken so many L's on him, yeah, they're just milking it. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Luke Shaw today had 95 touches, 83.1% pass accuracy, 2 chances created, 3 out of 10 crosses completed, 1 out of 3 dribbles completed, 3 out of 4 long balls, 1 interception. He was dribbled past once, lost possession 22 times. Wow, 2 out of 8 ground duels won, 1 out of 3 aerial duels won, 1 foul won, 3 ball recoveries. But some of the crosses here were literally good balls, but no one got to the end of it. Or it went underneath like someone's foot or something.
I still feel like Shaw gets in very good positions and still decides to go back though. Tierney bombing and taking them on, like Reguilon will take them on. Like I still think he gets in positions and then just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna pass it back, and then I mean the attack's going. We just don't know. But
and even when you look at the goal that Tierney scored the other day, bro, like he'll bomb forward, he'll try and get a shot off.
That's a very good goal. That
goal
was very
get the ball out of his feet and shoot. Do you know what I'm saying? Luke Shaw's improving because he's playing less of the safe passes and actually putting crosses into the box. But because we're not used to seeing him play like that, what's that, bro?
As I always say, it's just quantity now with Luke Shaw.
Exactly. His volume's gone up. His volume's gone up. And because of that, people are getting carried away. But still, like, it's still not at the top level in the Prem when you look at the top left backs. It's not there, but it's way better than what he's been given.
Season? Where would you rank him this season?
As in for left backs?
Yeah, in the Premier League.
As this season, Luca Dean got injured, so it would have been Luca Dean for me.
Yeah, for me as well.
And Robbo kind of died down a little bit. He started well.
He started very well.
You know, you got Robbo, you got Tierney, and you've got Reguilon.
And Reguilon,
I still think it's been Luke Shaw though.
I feel Luke Shaw will be in the team of the year, yeah, but I do think he is fortunate due to injuries due to the other 3 left backs, in my opinion.
Being team of the year because he's English as well.
Yeah, but that's why I think he'll be there. I think he's top 5 in the league, comfy. You know them ones. But when man are saying best in the league and that's I don't know, bruv. You know them ones. I don't know. But like he's improved. He's our most improved player this season. So because of that, people are getting carried away because they want him to do well because a lot of these men are in love with him. That's what it is, really.
He's improved in terms of form, and like I said, we're just clutching at it because that's the only case we have. There's no other case we have. We have no other centre back, goalkeeper, right back, any midfielder, striker, wide players left or right. Who else gets in? Shaw's he's the one we can make the strongest case for. So that's why people are on it. We got to clutch at something.
And that's what it is. I think he's had a good season and I'm happy for him. You know, I'm genuinely happy for him. But our fan base here are definitely over gassing the thing. And obviously, because his stats have got better because he's on set pieces as well. Because of that, that's kind of strengthened their argument. So now
the chances
created, but bruv, he takes corners now, bruv.
But I think today though, he did put a couple. Like, I think he was the one that put the ball in for the Rashford chance, that the half chance that he missed.
I think so as well. His volume of crosses has gone up, bro. That's all it is, bro. So because of that, it's transformed his whole game and it's made his numbers look better. Do you know what I mean? He's still a good left back. He's a good left back, but this whole best in the league thing, not for me, innit? He's doing a lot better and I'm happy for him. Right now, he's earned his place, to start. And he's one of our most consistent players probably in the last.
Because this season, he's completing around 2 crosses per game. Last season, it was around 0.4.
You see, volume. That's it.
But that's the thing though. Like, that's why I'm like, people need to slow down because the median of his career here has been average. So I don't see it's just been average, and then you're gonna go to now saying he's the best in the league. Let's see what happens next season. He could just go back to being what his average, his median throughout his career has been. It's not like he's just burst onto the scene. This guy's been average his whole time.
I think with Luke Shaw, it's kind of
go on.
I was gonna say with Luke Shaw, it's kind of like this season, Alex Telles has been a massive factor. We saw last season, towards the end of it, when Brandon Williams came in, and after when he got that left back spot back his own, he looked decent again. Like the guy can only play with competition, and I think that's just a mentality thing with Luke Shaw.
Yeah, but the thing is with Luke Shaw as well, because the bar was so low, because the form was so poor. We're just happy at anything. The fact that he was
by Brandon Williams, bro.
He was. There's no need for all that.
Left back.
Excuse man, yo.
Like, real talk. If Brandon Williams takes your food, yeah, like, bruv, man, have to ask questions.
Yo, you man are wild.
Like,
Well,
bruv,
yeah,
I don't think there's been a footballer at Man United that's been displaced more than him, bro. Like, we bought him to be a first choice left back, yeah, and I think he's lost his position to Darmian, like Bearman, Ashley Young,
yeah, Ashley Young,
starving for time.
Ashley Young, you know.
When you look at the course of his career, bro, he hasn't been Man United's sustained first choice left back for his whole career, bro, and we bought him for 30 M's.
Yeah, and sometimes, and the thing is, he at points he's been the only recognized left back in the team.
Bro,
he's the actual only
the
left
first
back.
time in his whole career he's holding down that left back spot, but no one wants to talk about that. So I'm happy that he's doing well now.
Daily
but man
is another one.
that his career has been a success because man's been a second fiddle literally for most of his career, and we bought him as a starting left back. So everyone needs to have balance with him. I'm super happy that he's doing well now, but he's got a lot of making up to do because like man's been underwhelming for 90% of his United.
I think this is his second good season that he's had. Because I'm pretty sure there was another year that he won like Player of the Year or something, innit?
He got most improved or something, player or something at the club in the awards.
Was that last year?
I think
it was like 3 seasons ago or something, I think.
Oh,
because I remember when he got bare emotion or something, and everyone was gassing it.
That wasn't last season. I think that was the season before under Jose. I think it was under Jose, wasn't it? When he made that
I feel like it was.
No, that was for McTom. That was for McTom.
Yeah, I feel like it was under
award. Yeah, McTom.
Well, he made McTom an award, fam. Allow me.
Oh my gosh!
At least we're over that
game. I'm fearful. I feel like it's confetti time. You know them ones where they're just going to be saying all the positives about City, like, oh, what a team! It's the titles coming. After the game, it's going to be one of them ones. I feel like it's going to be, yeah.
Watch how we just somehow fluking in City.
It's just one of them ones to just kind of bury the team that are second. Goodbye, thank you very much, and then that's it, bro. That's why
it wouldn't surprise me if we beat them. Like, this is United.
Nah, it would surprise me at this point now, man. This is a different.
Statman, I get what you're saying.
I do this at the end of every show, like trying to get hyped for the next game.
Which is good, man. But it is the hope that kills you. But I've always said this about this team. Every time it looks like Ollie's on the ledge and it looks like, yo, one more result or a few more results and the tide's turning. These men always put in a performance, should I say, and get a result. Will that be against City? To me, it's got draw written all over it. But I can see a result coming where we didn't expect it, type of thing. But I reckon the game against City is going to be a draw because we ain't going there.
Right there, he's England's left back. Listen, England's left back is Ben Chilwell, who doesn't play, Saka, Trippier, who are not even left back.
He hasn't been left back for time.
No, but he's going to be England's left back because he's the only one that plays left back.
He will be.
Yeah, he will be. He should be Saka.
England play a 5 at the back, so he will have to play left wing back for England then. Remember, England 5, they don't play a 4.
Yeah, they do play. That's what I'm saying is when I was going through, my Euro squad, I would go with the back 4. I'd just go and go it, man, and play Saka at left back. Why not? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
England.
Say that again?
Well, for England.
Yeah, for England, man. Saka at left back, play Lamptey right back. You get me? Just one holding midfielder with Rice. Play Grealish and Foden 2 10s. You know what I'm saying? And Sancho
Azerbaijan, blood. It's long.
Go for it, man. I'm saying that. That's cool. Foden and Grealish is 2 10s. Come on, man. Or 2 8s.
No, but if they do play back 3, Luke's on the left centre back, bro. I think that's his best position still.
Yeah, so do I.
I would just roll the dice in it. Kamikaze FC in it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruv, it'll be fucking interesting. You know them ones. But boy, you lot, it's been emotional. Now I'm saying smash the like button. We're shit, bruv. There's been like 3,500 people here. The season's over, innit? So we might as well vibes now, innit? Like, I mean, no matter what happens against City, we're not beating them. So that means they're going further. Bruv, they're probably going to beat, man, and then they'll be 15 points clear, man, or something. 17. Man said 17. I don't even know why you're correcting me. 15 sounded better, blood. You know, like that.
You might just making stuff worse, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna make shit worse than what it is. And shit's bad.
But that's what I'm saying. So
17 points away from City, and the season's not even nearly over or something.
Wait, is it 17 now, or is 17 if they beat us on the weekend?
14 now. It's 14 now. It'll be 17 if they beat us.
All right, man. So it could be 11. Hey, silver linings. Anybody?
17 points, bro. Deep it once upon a time. Like, I feel like it was like last month we were level.
January the 12th, we were top.
We was. Yo,
bro,
Cam,
in 1 month, we fucked it. And by the end of this month, the season could be over, you know. March, blood. Man could be out of everything.
When's the FA Cup game?
After the Leicester, after thinking we got Leicester away in it. In the
Milan, you got sandwiched Milan and the Leicester thing by the two Milan game.
City, AC Milan, West Ham, AC Milan, Leicester. In the FA Cup.
Imagine West Ham move to us. Imagine Moyes moves to man, bro.
Bro, I don't see it in there. Bro, listen, I think it might be a peak, bro. And then seen the run at the end of the season. Liverpool, Spurs, Wolves, Villa.
No, but saying that after the Leicester game, we still got Brighton and Tottenham to play. And Brighton, listen, like they actually perform very good, but they're not getting the goals right now.
Brighton, I think we could beat Brighton, but Tottenham, Jose's not gonna. He doesn't want to lose to us, bro. He's gonna treat that like a cup final, bro.
What's gonna happen?
Tottenham
Draw,
at
man.
as well for that
Where's
game.
our next win? I can just see hella draws coming up in that. Just pure draws.
No, we'll beat AC Milan at least one leg.
Yeah, I reckon we will as well.
Oh, we can get, I don't like the FA Cup and Europa Leagues. I'm talking more leagues. You know what I'm saying? And that we still have a legitimate chance. For the FA Cup. Europa League's a bit more.
So
therefore
City, West Ham, Brighton, Tottenham. How many wins do you see?
What was it?
City, West Ham, Brighton, Tottenham.
Where's the West Ham game?
At Old Trafford.
Wow, that makes it even worse. If it was away,
Yeah. That's why I was asking.
I see one win out of them. I don't know about how many losses. Well, we're losing to City, in my opinion, but I see one win, which is Brighton. Tottenham, I don't see us being Tottenham and West Ham still.
I can see the draw against City, West Ham the same. Us beating Brighton.
That's what I'm saying. So, we still got it all to do, guys.
Still, even then, after that, we got Burnley, Leeds, Liverpool, Villa, Leicester, Fulham, Wolves.
Oh, that's 7 games. It's easy, man. 20
tricky, blood. And the way we're playing, we can't really say that we're confident about any of these games, blood. Not even West Ham. I'm not confident about that, the way we're playing.
No. After I watched them play against Manchester City and I watched them play Spurs as well, no, I'm not. Like they're solid out. Like you can see what Moyes is doing. They're just Everton 2.0. You can see what he's done. He's literally done the same thing.
Pep Guardiola came out and praised West Ham like mad.
They played well in that game. You know what I'm saying? And they actually played. So that's why I'm concerned about that, but we'll see. But to the guy in the comments who said about Luke Shaw's leg break, we're not saying that doesn't play a factor, but that still hindered his form. That's not his fault because he was flying before he got the first one.
That's not his fault.
That's not his fault, but it still
injuries
take that into consideration. Yes, we take that into consideration still,
bro. Like most of the players in our squad have had injuries. Yeah, maybe not as bad as his, but do you know what I'm saying? There's been less fortunate situations where man have had bad injuries, and the club haven't given them 7 years to come good, bro.
To be fair, I think like the first year or two, I can kind of hear the injury excuse. After that, it's kind of like you have to be showing it now.
Yeah.
And to be fair, right now it's come good.
That man, that's what normally happens. If you get injured, and you're not showing it, it doesn't matter whether it was a bad injury or not, bruv. If you're not what you were, bruv, teams are ruthless. They get rid of you. I think his passport afforded him the extra time, bro. Do you know what I mean? To kind of get it right, bro. Because we've seen with loads of footballers, he's not the first footballer to break his leg in the Premier League. We've seen a few leg breaks. Yeah. But most of these players, once they don't return to being what they were, bro, teams get rid of them. They're ruthless. United gave him the time to play his way back in, bro. But a lot of players don't get that time.
Yeah, I think with United, it's like we don't want to spend money on another left back.
But that's all it was, really.
Luke Shaw at that time was the most expensive teenager or something, innit?
He was 30 million. He cost more than Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, he was very expensive at the time and came with a big reputation. There was hype around him, and you know what I'm saying, to spend that much money on a kid like that at that point. And you started off well, then you got the injuries, and here we are.
He come from the Southampton Academy as well. That's
man.
You're gonna get hype straight away.
100%, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up you, man. You already know what it was. Oh, Scholes is taking a piss. Did he really say that?
I'm always believe.
You know what's mad about Paul Scholes is, like he chats bare shit, and then out of nowhere, he'll dig someone out, and then you know them one. Like
he gets bro. Yeah, I don't think Scholes. I don't think he wants to do the positivity thing. I think he just does it because it's like I got to because it's United. But Scholes' whole career, even as a player, he's never been. He just looks like he doesn't give a shit about. He's blunt, man. He's just a blunt guy.
He's a believer. The best players
on the United payroll.
that wins the league, and there are a few City players that go for before Bruno.
Man
Also, he's saying
man saying Scholes is kind of blunt, but bro, I mean, Scholes was saying how good Bruno was not too long ago.
That's why I was confused. That's why I had to read that.
Dumb, like he's as good as him or something, like, which is gas, bro. Like, you know them ones. And I remember he said, how good Martial was when he banged 17, and then after he was like, he's not a striker. Like, you know, Scholes is, I don't know. I think Scholes got dementia or something.
I think there was one point where he flip-flopped during one game or something.
Yeah, bro, it's mad. He does madness, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, bro.
What it is, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
It's mad.
United as a fan base, we're just all very confused, fam. Like, and that's what I said to my boys in my group. I was like, we just gotta accept it. We're a confused ass fan base, bro. Like, and I just think it just leaks through everything. Like, contradictions, flipping delusion. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. I just feel like with this, we're just so confused because there's no direction from the owners, the CEO, the manager, the play. There's no direction there. So how are the fans gonna be organized and set? Speak to a City fan; they're all humming off the same flipping rhyming sheet. Us,
yeah, trust me. I chat to them. Trust me, I know innit. They don't shut up. Trust
me. So many divisions in this fan base. That's all it is.
Yeah, we're just confused, man. It is what it is. We're gonna be like that for a long time.
This fan base has got so many different factions, blood. It's fucked, innit? You know, but bruv, it is what it is, man. That's the era we're in. You know, like that. So, boy, we just gotta ride the wave, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you follow up the man them. You already know what it is, bruv. You man, what have you man got coming in the next day or so, anyway?
What have I got coming? What's tomorrow? Thursday.
Yeah, I let Cam go. I know Cam got hella shit.
Something about this game. Probably do something about this game, and then yeah, man, more shit coming though. Just follow up the YouTube, man. Follow up the YouTube.
Yeah, man. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV show with Cool, Calm and Collected with Aaron tomorrow, 3:00. Then Mandem United also as well. Other shows as well. Just make sure you follow me at That's Me Flawless across all socials and subscribe to the channel, and you'll catch everything. Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure you follow Statman Binge. You know what it is. And then tomorrow, 1:00, Matisse and DG tomorrow. And then, 7:00, back with the man then, bro. With Flawless.
I might have to jump.
Oh, yeah, shit. I'm on here as well.
You know, watch along, you know, for that City match. Just get that pamming back.
Oh, we're going to get moved to, blood. If you want to roll through, you can roll through. It's going to be mad, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can catch me on here as well. Like Rants said, I forgot, man. So many shows. I'm here back tomorrow.
Bro, you get me. So you, man.
Come on, man.
Fucking emotional people.